We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. Luis Severino gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters' meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Goodrum, playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Niko Goodrum is the second out of the opening frame. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Matthew Boyd will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Swing and a liner. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's gone 2 for 8. To third. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Now at the plate, Zach Green. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Jake Rogers. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-0. Line drive base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back.
He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. Stanton's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Digging in, Yasmani Tomas. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
3-0 to him now. As a look, now the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Digging in, Dawa Lugo. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And the 2-out threat will not come to. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voigt. And the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. The relay throw. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Now a long throw to third. And he will beat the throw. It's second and third now with nobody out.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. He'll enter play here at an even 250. No home runs just yet, and 5 driven in. 1-1 the count now. from the stretch.
That's ball 3.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
3-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. Reined in. The tag gets one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Clint Frazier. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. Oh, right there. Get me a knock through the left side.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw home. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Line toward right center. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
In there, 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. From the belt, the pitch, and he takes ball 1. Liner towards second, but this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We've played 2 full. The Yankees.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi. Hicks, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Now to the plate, Victor Reyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And he misses again, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. 1 out, nobody on. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers' center fielder. Nico Goodrum waits on deck. Swing and a liner. Foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hard hit ball to second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Next for the Tigers, Nico Goodrum. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Urshela has a play, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're on the bottom of the inning now, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
To 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he got him. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Into right field, that's a base hit. And this will easily find the wall in front of the stands by the 314 sign. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
The designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated.
Hey, guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
In now, Clint Frazier, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Now batting, number 29.
At the plate now, Gio Urshela. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. LeMahieu blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Standing in now, Francisco Cervelli, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Cameron will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the so that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And it's 0-2 to Schoop. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope, foul ball.
unable to find the zone with the slider. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
1-0 the count. A ball and a strike. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Grounded to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now back.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi. LeMahieu stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now back. Left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yasmani Tomas will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
First pitch of the at-bat. Dawa Lugo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Left side, fielded cleanly. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Set now for the bottom of the fifth. And here comes the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
First baseman, Luke.
Fastball just inside. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Curveball, and he'll watch it all the way. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone, and the count comes full at 3-2. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway. In now is the Yankees DH, Torres. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run. But listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 7-0.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started. 2
hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. And it's in time to get him. But they do play to run on the play.
Now batting, number 29.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Gio Urshela. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. So stepping in, Daz Cameron will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
The count now at 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Victor Reyes stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Digging in once again, Nico Goodrum. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Stepping in, Jonathan Scope. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Into the box now, Zach Green. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. And foul. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Cameron over at second. Reyes at first, 2 out in the inning. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends.
Leading off for the Yankees, the catcher, Francisco.
First pitch on its way. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Adalberto Mondesi is on deck. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Adalberto Mondesi. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. 0-1, here's the pitch. And it's 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Count is 1-2 now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 1 out, nobody on. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Hey, every once in a while, the speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Aaron Hicks comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the pitch. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one is launched. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 8th home run on the season for him as the blowout continues. At the plate, Luke Voigt, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is.
Leading off for Detroit, the catcher,
Davy Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Number 83, Davy Garcia.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
Ball
2-1. Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Number 19 stands in as he looks at a called strike. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Yasmani Tomas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. At the knees, strike 1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Row. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1 left for Detroit. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Torres. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Not close. It's 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2-1 the count. The pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And He'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he drives a liner to right center. And that's going to get down out there. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
D-Row, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Clint Frazier is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And it's fouled away. Runners are at 1st and 3rd with none out. Driven nicely into the gap. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from 3rd is in to score. And a relay home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Bo Burrows enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. 0-1 the count. He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. A runner at second, nobody out. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone. So coming to the plate, Francisco Cervelli. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. From the stretch. In the dirt. And no advance, it's ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. This is line to left. Tomas is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Adalberto Mondesi. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. Little chopper back to the mound. Oh, and a look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll riding in once again. As Cameron, 1 for 2 with a double. On his line thus far. Mike Ford is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Now playing first.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Left fielder looking up. Still going back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Full count, 3-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. And another foul ball. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 3-2 one more time. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So a grinder of an at-bat has a positive result.
That's all you're trying to do. Sometimes they're not all going to be beautiful. Sometimes you got to take it deep in the count, stick your nose in there, and survive.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. 1-2 now.
1-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Zach Green. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count. Slow little grounder left side. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Tigers get just the one. Home half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball. It's out. 1-1.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And that'll bring in Esteban Florial. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Esteban Florial becomes out number 2 this inning. Ball one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Hit hard to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment. Able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Now the 2-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but don't shed a tear. They're ready for another chance.
Leading off for Detroit,
Tyler Lyons comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. First pitch on its way. This is lifted out to left. Frazier is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Now at the plate, number 19. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. The short hit hard. Throw on to first will be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out.
Now batting.
Tigers down to their final out here, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitter Yasmani Tomas. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Last breath for the Tigers. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
12-1 at the end of this one. New York scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Luis Severino earns win number 4 on the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Matthew Boyd permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
3 hours and 40 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.